Hey, Billy Beck III here for Physical Mastery Coaching. And today, again, we're in New Delhi, India. We're at a tomb at Lodi Park. And what I want to talk to you about today is we're going to be showing you a workout in the coaching section that includes some punching techniques. But a lot of people have never been taught how to punch. They kind of just use their arms, or they saw Billy Blanks and they start going like this. But a punch has very little to do with your arm movement. It's more like your arms are the hammer, and the rest of your body is driving it, is creating the force. And it all starts with your base. So you start with your feet, slightly wider and shoulder width. Basically, you want a stance where you're balanced. Balance equals power. If you're punching and one foot's coming off the ground, much less power. Unless you're at a very advanced level and you have those techniques available, but most people, if you're watching this, probably not there. When I was a tough man fighter, I had a really good coach, and that coach taught me one thing. He said, when you punch someone, always keep your feet on the ground. And he says, aim, not at their face, but at the back of their skull. And that is where I really learned to drain a lot of power with my punches. So this is what's gonna look like. Shoulder width stance. Hands are gonna go up, thumbs to your cheekbones. Make a fist, nice and tight, thumbs in. Let your elbows drop down to protect your ribs. Now, your feet will always be this distance. If you move, it looks like this. Step here, and then there. Step here, and then there. Don't step here, because you have no balance, you have no power. If someone hits you, you'll go down. So always maintain that wide, balanced stance. So it looks like that. When you throw a punch, you throw it from your feet, your core, to your hand. So it goes bam, bam. So notice how my whole body turns. It's not this. That's like a kitten playing with a ball of yarn. Doesn't work, ineffective, and you'll injure your shoulder sooner rather than later. So again, balanced stance, jab, cross. Notice when I'm punching, I'm driving through. So it's bam, bam. Okay? Those are my only techniques I'm going to teach you right now. I want to keep it really simple. We could do more videos later on. Just go in the forum area, ask questions and say, hey Billy, I want to learn more about how to kick some ass. And we'll put it in there. If you're looking for some immediate information on how to fight and use self-defense techniques, which I'm not a proponent of self-defense, I'm a proponent of self-offense. Because you got to take the fight to them, not let it come to you. In life, you're either a victim or an attacker. And choose to be the attacker, and you'll never be the victim. But it starts with learning more and developing your skill, and the mindset will come. So my good friend, and I've had dozens of instructors through my life. I got my first punching bag when I was 4. My dad was a tough man fighter. I was a tough man fighter. And my good friend Mike Lee Kanarik is an Israeli commando, and he has some DVDs available. I make no money off of this. It's just he's the best instructor I know. His website is fight2survive.com. So it's fight2survive.com. Again, his name is Mike Lee Kanarik. Use these basic techniques. If you want to learn more, go on the forum, ask the questions, or order Mike Lee Kanarik's DVDs. They're very simple. You don't have to be super flexible. You don't have to be Van Damme doing splits. You can come out, a kid can learn them, a senior citizen can learn them, and you can learn them. I'm Billy Beck III, Physical Mastery. Kick some ass.